we welcome our editors first to lay down the agenda. Shereen, first up, will lay down the political setup. Lata has all the big budget numbers for us. Anuj and Prashant with the market expectations, while I'll try and tell you about all the key stocks that you need to watch out for. So first, let me hand it straight over to Shereen on all the buzz from North Block. Shereen, morning.
Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is all set to create history as she rises in Parliament in a short moment from now to present her 6th consecutive budget and the final budget of the Modi government's second 5-year term. She's the only finance minister after Morarji Desai to present 6 budgets. Now, will this be Sitharaman's 6th? That's the big question. A cursory look at the government's economic review tells you that it goes into this interim budget from a position of confidence, both as far as the fiscal situation is concerned and on growth, projecting FY25 GDP growth at 7%. Now, the question is, what will the government build on to deliver the Modi hat-trick? That is what the BJP is hoping for. Its slogan says so. Tisri bar Modi Sarkar, ab ki bar 400 par. So this interim budget is going to try and build on that momentum, build on that mood. So let's talk about the welfare war chest. Remember, it was the 2019 interim budget when the then Finance Minister Piyush Goyal delivered a new scheme in the form of PM Kisan to focus on the farmers. The expectation is that PM Kisan's allocation will be enhanced in the interim budget from 6,000 to about 9,000 rupees, and that is accounting for inflation. The other big one, the PM Garib Kalyan Yojana, that was from the COVID program, and that has already been extended ahead of the budget for another 5 years. So that has been done and dusted. We've already seen tweaking of the Ujjwala scheme, the LPG program, and that perhaps could get further boost in the interim budget. The PM Awas Yojana, rural housing could potentially be a focus area. So the welfare war chest will be something to watch out for. Next up, the infra imperative, a record historic government capex program that has been announced by the government, including in the previous budget. The hope is that it will continue to signal that directionally, as well as enhance allocations for road, railway, defense, etc. And hope is that at least a 20% increase in government capex will certainly be on the table, so watch out for that. Then the manufacturing aspiration, making India a manufacturing magnet, continuation of existing schemes, the PLI push, 14 schemes already announced, but as we've been telling you here, the DPIIT Secretary confirming that perhaps 2 or 3 PLI schemes will be tweaked. Could the interim budget take that forward? Tariff cuts to continue to promote domestic manufacturing. Ahead of the budget, we've already seen the duty on components for the mobile manufacturing sector being cut to 10% from 15%. More sectors could be impacted in the interim budget is what we're given to understand. And of course, bringing down logistics costs will be key. That is something that the economic review also alluded to. Female focus, Nari Shakti. If you look at the Prime Minister's comments at the start of the budget session or the President's speech, it is very clear the government intends to focus on females, on women voters, on the women constituency. So could there be an additional scheme, a new scheme, or could there be, perhaps as far as Mudra and other schemes are concerned, any other tweaks? We will wait to see. Childcare could be something that is taken forward in some form or fashion, perhaps a public-private partnership. That's the buzz. We'll have to wait to see what the budget unveils. Ahead of the budget already, the Road Transport Ministry putting out a notification saying that there should be parity as far as highway construction is concerned. Climate call. Ahead of the budget, a new solar rooftop scheme for households being announced by the Prime Minister. That momentum could perhaps be taken forward in the interim budget. Push towards renewables. There is, of course, the expiration of the current FAME scheme. Will that be renewed or will it be tweaked? One will have to wait to see. Another scheme for EV program, a support scheme perhaps in the anvil as well. So the climate push and the energy transition, perhaps a green transition fund, which is the ask of industry, those will have to be some of the things that we watch out for. So the expectations are tempered given the fact that it is an interim budget, but it is an important moment for the government, for the Finance Minister to articulate the decade gone by, but more importantly, signal the times coming up.
Thanks for that, Shereen. Now,